Hey, good morning. What's poppin'? This your boy Jay the Comedian. How y'all doing today? Oh, how am I doing? Oh, I feel spectacular. My kids are not in school because there's a Chicago teacher strike. So I was able to get coffee this morning. Oh, I feel great. Anywho, today I'd like to talk to you guys about important things. And when you're a Jehovah's Witness, how important things aren't really that important. And things that are actually not important are considered to be the greatest things in the world that one could ever achieve. Oh, it's crazy. It is crazy. Because still to this day, I struggle with that. Like, just looking at certain things like out here, like, oh, you know, brother such and such was appointed an elder. I mean, good for him. You know, like, if I'm talking to somebody and I'm not trying to start an argument, I may be like, oh, well, that's nice. You know, that's nice. But other than that, like, yo, you shouldn't even be in that stupid cult religion because it's stupid. But more importantly, getting back on subject. You see, being an elder really isn't important. It's not really something that anybody should strive to be, because they're not like the best of the best. I wouldn't describe them that way. To become an elder basically means that you're willing to do a little bit more crazy stuff than your average Jehovah's Witness. Well, your average male Jehovah's Witness. That's what being an elder means. It's literally just a process of sorting out whether or not somebody's really falling for this crap that they're putting out. That's what it is. If you're out there and you're like, I don't know that this is right. If you have any feelings like that, you're not about to spend a crazy amount of time out of field service. You're not going to spend a crazy amount of time making all your meetings and studying and doing all this hard work. If you have any, like, real doubts, you're going to be like, I don't know about this. I don't think I should be giving all my money to the Watchtower and Track Society. I don't think I should give all my time to the Watchtower and Track Society. If you have any doubts. When you're an elder, they're just like, wow, this guy is really falling for it. I mean, look at him. He got it. He done shunned 5 of his kids. His wife is scared for her life. Like, this guy makes every meeting. He's out of field service more than he probably should be. He's kind of crazy. Perfect elder. Right? That's how it goes. It's a sorting out process. And people were like, oh, it's so important. I remember this one brother literally cried when he was appointed elder. Literally cried. Like, oh, I've done it. Yes. Really? He was appointed an elder and he literally shed tears. Tears. Oh, brother. Because this is the thing, right? Let's say you have a JW mom, right? And you come home, Mama, I'm a doctor. I've gotten my doctor degree and I'm a doctor. I'm an official doctor. Her first question is, well, are you going to be a doctor for Jehovah in Bethel? No, I'm going to stay here and make money and live a successful life for myself and my family going forward. Your mother may look at you and be like, oh, wow, well, save me, doctor. It's not important. If you're not doing it for Jehovah, it's not important. You know what I'm saying? When actually, yes, what she did is pretty incredible and very hard to do. And yes, it's really important that she's able to do that because we need doctors in the world. But because it's not officially what Jehovah wanted her to do, right? She's like, if you miss any meetings, you'll be shunned forever. I don't care if you're saving lives. You know what I'm saying? That's how crazy it is. You could be graduating from law school. If your mother has the assembly or the circuit overseer, oh, definitely if she got the Passover, the memorial, she ain't coming to your graduation, buddy. You're going to have to accept that law degree all by yourself. But at the same time, if you're getting baptized or you're giving your first talk or something like that, they will move heaven and earth to make sure they're there for that. And that to me is insane. Because once again, while you're out here and you're doing all this for Jehovah, just say, okay, Jehovah is the most important thing. Jehovah is the most important thing. I got to put everything I do into making sure that I make Jehovah happy. Right? On paper, I'm okay with that. On paper. Because on paper, if you're actually talking about a deity, like the regular deities, you know, the ones that don't talk back to you and, you know, he's just like, hey, if you believe in me, cool. But if it's the Jehovah Witness version of that deity, and you're putting that Jehovah first, well, that Jehovah isn't really Jehovah. That Jehovah is just 7 guys or 8 guys in Warwick, New York, telling you that you're serving Jehovah, but you're actually serving them. You know what I mean? It's very important that you know that. Because I don't think you would serve Jehovah and put Jehovah first if you actually found out it was Toni Morris and them up in Warwick. You know what I'm saying? You're exciting importance to the wrong things, ladies and gentlemen. And these are things that you can really only learn when you leave the organization. How dare they tell you not to seek an education? We don't have time. There's no time. Who has time for an education? You need to be at the meetings. You can't miss a single one. What if you're out here getting an education and then the end comes? What are you going to do then? I would say the same thing. What if you're out there building a production company and then the end comes? What happens then? You could have been out in service or at the meeting. It shouldn't matter, right? This is my point. There are certain things in life that are actually important. Like the relationship between you and your child. Or the relationship between you and your parents. Just family bonds in general are very important. Because there are very few people in this world who are going to be there for you and have your back for you, regardless of what you've done, other than your family. That is an important thing to have. And Jehovah's Witnesses have taken that and said, no, it's not important. Not as important as your relationship with Jehovah. And by Jehovah, I mean us. You know what I'm saying? Remember what is actually important. And if you don't know, learn what is actually important. The great part about the human body is you kind of know it going forward. It's already inside of you. Trust me, when you look at your baby, you have a baby, or if you've had a baby, just remember back when that baby was a baby and it wasn't crying and stinking. You know what I'm saying? You loved the baby, right? When it wasn't crying and stinking. You looked at that baby. Oh, look at that baby that came out of me. I love that baby. And you should love that baby. And you should be there for that baby. And that baby's going to grow up and love you. So will your parents, or they're supposed to. Even if they've been fooled by this organization. Inside, they still love you. They're just fooled by this organization. So currently, they're dumb. And listen to this Watchtower and Babble Crap Society. Shout out Kim and Mikey. At least till this is over, they're dumb. And they're missing out on the greatest parts of their life. They're being robbed of their very family. Jesus. I've heard people get robbed of money and jewelry and assets, but to get robbed of your very family, time with your loved ones, you should be thrown under the jail for robbing people of that. Hopefully they will. I'm sure they're going to get found guilty of something. There's no way that they keep hiding evidence the way they hiding it that eventually somebody ain't going to jail. Eventually somebody's going to get locked up. But my bigger point is assigning importance to things that's actually important. Going out of field service isn't important. Even if you're going out of field service with the purpose of bringing new people in, that is the least effective way. If you want to bring new people in, make worldly friends. Get on the internet. Use that. That's the way you can reach the most people. That's a fact. There's a reason I'm doing my comedy special on the internet and not going to comedy clubs. Because the simple fact, At a comedy club, I may be able to reach 40 people. Maybe. On a good night, 40 people. Maybe. With the internet, I can reach hundreds of people every single time. Every single time. I could post something to my personal YouTube page and reach over 3,000 people. So what I look like going to a club that only fit 40? You know what I'm saying? So it's not important. Field service, not important. Constant Bible studies, not important. Family worship, not important. Caleb and Sophia, Jesus Christ, that's not important. Just know these things going forward and you'll do fine. You're not scaramini? Anyway, it's your boy Jay the Comedian. I hope y'all having an amazing day. Subscribe if you haven't. Holla at your guala. Deuces.